Hello everyone, Deafening Silence here with another manga first impressions video. And as you can see here, it's volume 2 of My Hero Academia because I'm fulfilling a request that someone made over a year ago on the first video, but they made it while I was on hiatus, so I never got to it, but I told them I would. And finally I'm making good on that. By Jorge Horikoshi. And as the synopsis says, of course they have the usual what would the world be like, and all that. But getting into UA high school was difficult enough. But it was only the beginning of Midoriya's long road towards becoming a superhero. The new students all have amazing powers, and although Midoriya has inherited All Might's abilities, he can barely contain them. What's more, the first-year students are told they will have to compete just to avoid being expelled. Now, I've only watched the anime through season 3, and it's been a bit, so there's a lot that I don't remember. And I'm sure the manga will have some differences, but without further ado, let's get into it. Zoom out just a little bit here. And I would ask that if you like, please hit the like button and subscribe if you're interested. And please share. And so here we go, volume 2. And we have quite a number of chapters here. I will try to get through them all today. But the uniform subsidy, they prepare costumes for everyone. What an awesome system. Of course, though, Midoriya's mom is going to make his. Work registry form. You can update that for real. And as you can see there is Midoriya's outfit. I always hated that outfit. He didn't look cool enough, but that's the point. Shall we begin, my wards? Deku, cool costume. Really practical looking. I wish I'd been more specific on my request form. The suit's so puffy and curvy. That was intentional. It's time for battle training. We're all here then, looking good. Way to make it obvious. Sensei, this appears to be the same field used in the entrance exam. Will we once again be performing cityscape maneuvers? So that's Ida then. So cool. And that is right. Ida Tini does have the coolest outfit of them all. Looking like a Gundam over here. Nope, you'll be moving on to step 2. Indoor anti-personnel battle training. Villain battles are most commonly seen outdoors, but statistically the most heinous villains are more likely to appear indoors. Between confinement, house arrest, and black market deals in this hero-filled society of ours, you'll now be split into villain teams and hero teams and face off in 2-on-2 indoor battles. So no basic training, practical experience teaches you the basics. The distinction here is that you won't be fighting disposable robots. How fabulous is my KP asks. One at a time, my quirk isn't super hearing. Listen up, here's the deal. The villains will be hiding a nuclear weapon in the hideout, and the heroes have to go in and take care of it. Like a plot from Western comics. The heroes have a limited amount of time to either capture the villains or secure the weapon. The villains must either capture the heroes or protect the weapon until the time is up. Your battle will be decided by drawing lots. Is that really the best way? Makes sense, because pros often have to team up with heroes from other agencies on the spot during emergencies. I see. I apologize for getting ahead of myself. My mistake. Yeah, you better shut up. A, B, C, D. Yeah, I forgot about all these. As you can see the different team-ups there. Nice, must be fate. Let's do this. Seriously, I can barely say 2 words to her. Moving on, first up are Teams A and Team D, and of course, it's Midoriya versus Bakugo. The villain team goes in first. The timer starts in 5 minutes. When the hero team sneaks in, the rest of us will watch via CCTV. Though I will stop you if you take things too far. Yeah, you're going to have to come in pretty quick with Bakugo, sir. Training or not, assuming the role of villains pains me. So we merely have to guard this? Hey, so Deku has a quirk. You saw his monstrous strength, no, although it puts him at risk. He's been punking me this whole time. Let's see. Well, I mean, we're up against Kacchan and Ida too. We just better be on guard. Bakugo's the one who bullies you, right? He may be a jerk, but he's amazing. His goals, his confidence, his strength, his quirk. He's stronger than me in every way. But that's why I don't want to lose to him. So, you're like his fated rival or whatever. Sorry, I'm sure I'm boring you with all this. Not at all, we're a team, come on. So we start the indoor anti-personnel battle training. Midoriya, kid, you're just another student here. No favoritism for you when it comes to grading. I still can't regulate one for all, so I can't use it directly against someone. 100% power would probably kill them. It'd probably kill you. All we've got is my natural strength in Uraraka's 0 gravity. We'll have to make do. Scope out the whole space. My notes on indoor scenarios and tight spaces in general. Gotta remember that. A sneak attack. We got some awesome artwork there. So he tries to blast him. He grazed me. You okay, Uraraka? Yeah, thanks. He came out of nowhere. Nice dodging, Deku. Kacchan was sure to come straight at me. I knew it. That's low, Bakugo. Sneak attacks are so unmanly. Yet they are a valid strategy. This is a practical experience. That Midoriya sure can dodge. I'll mess you up just enough not to be disqualified. Did he just read my moves? Get him attacking again. Kacchan, you almost always lead with that right hook. I've seen it enough to know. Why would you say that? Now he knows. Now can it come back at you? You see, I've analyzed heroes. Or you see, I've analyzed heroes I think are awesome in that notebook of mine. The one you blew up and chucked out the window. I'm not going to be your worthless punching bag Deku forever. Kacchan, I'm the Deku who always does his best. Running off on his own. What are you thinking? He just can't handle Deku being somewhat good at all. Alright, so we have Mike. Favorite things, radio and TV, of course. Now we got number 9. We grew up in the same neighborhood. So me and Kacchan were childhood friends. He was the fearless type who could do anything, so he became the leader and troublemaker of our little gang. He wasn't bad or good, just full of confidence, and I admired him for that. But after his quirk manifested, he started down the path towards bad. People are not born equal. At the age of 4, I realized that about our society. Hey Bakugo, update me on the situation. What's happening? Shut up and keep watch. I'm ready to wreck someone. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Hey, he cut his transceiver. What What a scoundrel. What are they saying? These fixed cameras don't have sound. They're communicating with microtransceivers. We gave them to the battlers along with the building blueprints. Also, this is capture tape. Tying this around your opponent is sufficient proof of capture. So they've only got 15 minutes, but the heroes don't know the location of the weapon, right? The hero teams are at a real disadvantage, huh? It's like Aizawa told you. Say it with me. Plus Ultra. Monsieur Bakugo is... Boom. He's so mad right now, he can't handle it. Now Uraraka's going on ahead. And he almost gets him with capture tape. Although I'm pretty sure that wouldn't stop Bakugo. Even if he did it, he would just keep on attacking. His usual right hook. He's amazing, going toe-to-toe without using his quirk against the top scorer in the entrance exam. From the very start, he's excelled at making split-second decisions. All that info the kid's been recording over the years is soaked straight into that obsessed fanboy head of his. After all the support he gave me, it's time to show what I'm made of. Looks like one rope won't be enough to hold him. Gotta come up with a strategy. Must have been fun, tricking me this whole time. Right, hiding with that flashy quirk of yours. So bring it on, I'll still crush you. He's really angry, it's scary. Midoriya told me about how Bakugo's as conceited as they come. Looks like his head's swollen up a bit too much. He came straight for me, flat out ignoring Uraraka. I get it. Ida should have been the vanguard with superior maneuverability, and I suspect Ida knows that. So this is probably just Kacchan, rampaging on his own. There's no teamwork going on here. If both of them had come right at us from the start, then our chances of winning would have been slim. And if I'd stuck with Uraraka, that's probably what would have happened. The two of us would have wasted too much time dealing with Kacchan. No, this is good. As long as Uraraka can go after the weapon and capture Ida, I'll follow after her, making it 2-on-1. We can win this. Of course, that's assuming I can actually beat Kacchan. I'll be fine. Just have to watch out for his palms. I wasn't saying I could compete with you. I forgot to mention this, Kacchan, but I take that all back. That's why I'm going this freaking pebble. Izuku, you really can't do anything, can you? I'm the Deku who always does his best. You know, Izuku can be read as Deku. Well, you can read kanji, Kacchan? What, you can't? And Deku means someone who can't do anything. It just shows their constant, like, how he's so good and everything. So conceited. More flashbacks to when they were kids. Poor Deku looks like a creep here. Doesn't have a quirk or anything. And Bakugo doesn't like that he helped him. You looked like you needed to be saved, but I'm better than him. Let's see here. Bakugo has a natural tendency towards troublemaking, so this exercise is perfectly suited to him. I suppose I must also take on the role of a villain. Though it brings shame to the Ida family name, this training will help me become a better man. I must commit. To become a hero, I will cloak myself in darkness. I am the ultimate evil. He's so serious. I know your quirk allows you to levitate objects you touched so before you arrived. I enacted a counter strategy against you by removing all objects on this floor. Your little tricks won't work here. You miscalculated, hero. He knew I was reading, so he led with a kick. His guard is up. It won't be so easy to get past his defenses again. I need a strategy. Deku, Uraraka, what is it? Ida found me. Sorry. I'm inching back, but... And of course, Ida's kind of like already doubting himself to be as evil as he should be. 5th floor, right in the center. Only a little time left, and it's their win if we run out of clock. I don't want to lose here. It's loaded up. He's going to blast him. Why not use it? You mock me, Deku. It's now or never. I can do it. I can. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Guessing you know this from all your stalking, but the sweat glands on my palms secrete something like nitroglycerin. That's how I make my explosions. Assuming they honored my design requests, this gauntlet's been storing that fluid. Of course, All Might's not happy with that because he knows he's going to try to kill him. He won't die if it's not a direct hit. And good lord. Just blasts a major. And of course he wants to beat Deku at his strongest. But good lord, look at that. And he blasted out the side of the building. Yugo Aoyama, or Aoyama? I don't know how to pronounce that. His favorite thing is himself, though. And now we get the massive explosion here. Just kind of get a recap of what's going on. And got Uraraka jumping in the air here. And you actually can levitate your own body. Why didn't you think she would be able to do that? Your quirk poses no threat as long as you can't touch anything. Now, struggles I continue to take away your precious time. Come on, you're not dead yet. An explosion he can direct forward. Guess he wanted a way to attack at range. What's happening, Uraraka? Sensei, shouldn't you stop him? Bakugo's crazy. He's looking to kill. Strangely, apart from seems calm. Not sure if he's just that petty or what. Anyhow, Bakugo, use that move again and I will forcibly end the match. You will lose. Using massive attacks like that indoors is just asking to have your own stronghold destroyed. Whether a hero or a villain, it's a bad move and a good way to lose points. As a teacher, I should absolutely stop this now. However, he can't dodge. He's just going to have to counterattack. He gets blasted from behind. He used the first explosion to simultaneously feint and change his own tact. Then he followed up with another. He doesn't seem like a thinker, but that strategy is fairly intricate. This guy's good. Here we go, your old favorite, my right hook. And then he gets him. You're nothing compared to me, as he slams him. Just a brutal fight going on here. Deku's starting to really be outclassed. He's going to have to use his ability. Why won't you use your quirk? You mock me. Ever since we were kids, you always have. I know you're looking down on me. I should stop them, but I can't take this from him. I haven't seen him this pumped since the whole I want to be a hero thing. Oh man, and here we go. Detroit. And of course, it's a feint. Deku Deku actually aims upward with it. He outsmarted him. That's no home run. She leaps, and he wasted his arm, but Uraraka secured the weapon, and the hero team won. And once again, Deku outsmarts Bakugo. Toru Hagakure, full nude. She started out as a dude, but at some point I realized she'd be a lot more fun as a girl. I keep wanting to properly introduce her quirk, but the right opportunity hasn't presented itself. I'm working on it. And sure enough, there's a lot of controversy going on right now because of a certain cover of a book that just came out about it. Took a little bit, but we got it. The losing team is nearly unscathed while the winners are down for the count. They lost the battle, but they won the war, so to speak. It's just training, though. Deku read me like a book. Not just that, but it was all a calculation to win the match. That's right, Bakugo, you're a loser. You are a loser. In other words, even in a full-on fight, I totally lost to Deku. Let's head back, Bakugo. Time for your grading. Give him a 0. Whether you win or lose, you can always come out ahead by learning from the experience. Look at that. From what I saw, Bakugo's every action was motivated by an obvious personal grudge. And as you mentioned before, Sensei, using destructive attacks indoors is foolish. Midoriya's performance suffered from the same results. Uraraka lost focus halfway through, and her final attack was far too haphazard. Such an attack would be unthinkable if the nuclear weapon were real. But Ida performed an actual counter-strategy, and he envisioned what the actual struggle would be like. He was only too late in reacting in the very end. The hero team only won because this was a training exercise with exploitable constraints. She said it better than I could. I'd also add that Ida was a bit too stiff, but yes, you're correct. We've got to start at the bottom and work up. And if we don't earnestly cheer each other on, we'll never be top heroes. And then we have a new location for the next battle. That was pretty intense, that whole battle scene that we saw. Alright. He's too strong. Yeah, you could say that. He is too strong. Yeah, Shota Todoroki. He's pretty insane. Just kind of moving a little bit quicker through these because we have a long way to go. And now he's back to his normal body. I know you gave him your power, but whether he's your favorite or not, you have to stop indulging him. Dude's gonna get himself killed at this rate. This true form of mine and my injury are common knowledge to the staff here at UA. However, only you, the principal, an old friend of mine, and Midoriya here know about my quirk. It's a secret to all of the others. I don't suppose that's just you resting on your laurels, then. It's important, huh, that you be a natural-born hero in the simple of peace. Without me, the superhuman society would fall to evil. This is the responsibility that those who wield this power must bear. Then it's all the more important that you learn how to guide him properly. Aizawa's really going to let me have it. Oh, Midoriya's here. Welcome back, man. I don't know what you were saying back there, but that was a wild battle. We were all super pumped with that after that crazy first round. I'm Eijiro Kirishima. We were all just discussing that battle training. I'm Mina Ashido. You dodge really well. I'm Tsuyu Esui, and I'm Sato. So noisy. I like him a lot. Want to catch a meal together, Uraraka? What do you like? I like Moki. Deku, your arm, did you get it healed? Not quite. I'm pretty worn out, so. Uraraka, sorry, I have to. Everyone wanted to talk to me, but he just clammed up and went home. I haven't even told. I can't say much, but you know this at least. My secret. And of course, Deku's just, I don't know, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. I got my quirk from someone else. I can't say from who, but there's like a conversation around a comic book. On top of that, I can't even use it right yet. This borrowed powder is still pretty useless to me. That's why I tried to beat you without it, but I couldn't. I had to rely on it. I'm going to make it my own someday and overcome you with my power. I came to tell you, or I came to tell him I hadn't been tricking him, but... Yeah. He's just so angry he's going to beat all of them. I don't know why Deku thought he needed to go tell him everything, but he did. Let me tell you, that sort of self-respect is important. Without a doubt, you've got the makings of a pro. From now on, you just have to. Get off me, All Might. I can't walk. Needless to say, I'll be a hero who surpasses even you. And he's back. Oh, sure. Now, a few days later, we have all the villains together. And there we go. This is going to be picking up this business we got here. So here we have Shoto Todoroki, and then Tenya Ida. What's it like learning from All Might? Oh, sorry, I'm due at the nurse's office. Tell us what the symbol of peace looks like in front of the class. How he looks, super muscly. Yeah. Tell us about All Might the teacher. Got a ton of talking from him there. Everyone's just want to talk to him. The news that All Might had come to teach at UA shocked the whole country. The media uproar went on for several days. It's the UA barrier. That's what we call it anyway. The whole place locks down if someone without a school ID or a visitor pass approaches the gate. I hear there are more sensors throughout the whole campus. The nerve, shutting us out like that without a single comment. For real, 2 whole days we've been here and not a byline to show for it. Grow up already. Stop wasting your time, we told him. And it seems Midoriya ended yet another day with a broken arm. Learn to control your quirk, because just trying isn't going to cut it. I hate repeating myself, but you do have potential, assuming you can overcome this. Work at it, Midoriya. Now on to homeroom business. Sorry for the sudden announcement, but today you'll pick a class president. And of course, in my administration, girls will have to show 30 centimeters of thigh. Oh my gosh. That our true leader must be chosen by election. But Ida, we haven't known each other long enough to build any trust, and everyone will just vote for themselves. So we got them all wanting to be class president, and Deku got votes to win. Let's see. Fine, so your president's Midoriya and your vice president is Yaoyorozu. I know Midoriya's got the right stuff for this, and Yaoyorozu is pretty cool, analyzing the battle training and all. Here, of course, there are also students from the support and business courses. We all come together for lunch. I'm just a little worried about whether or not I can really be class president. Midoriya, your grit and decisiveness in a pinch make you perfectly suited to lead us all. That's why I voted for you. But didn't you want to be president too, Ida? You've got glasses and everything. Again, ambition and suitability are different matters. I humbly made the choice I felt was correct. Humbly? The way you talk, Ida, are you a rich kid? I don't like people to know, so I try to hide it, but yes, mine is renowned hero family, and I'm the second son. Do you know the turbo hero Ingenium? Of course, he employs as a sidekick. He employs his 65 sidekicks at his office in Tokyo. So you're... Yes, he is my brother. He's so frank about it. Wow. He leads the people with his unwavering adherence to rules and regulations. A truly beloved hero. It's my admiration for my brother that's inspired my own desire to become a hero. Though I realize I'm not yet ready to lead anyone. And then we have security level 3 being broken. That's not good. And it's not a test. And boom, he activates his thrusters and just flies off. That's really cool. It's just the press. The police arrived and the reporters were driven away. Let's see. And then Deku says, this is how Ida should be president, and he eventually becomes the presidential role. Alright, so we're on to the next chapter, and look at that, we got a bad boy here. We got a big serious fight going on, but then we have All Might using a Missouri Smash as opposed to Detroit Smash. And he's talking about how his speed's dropped and he's been weakening and such. He's not the type to brag or boast, so perhaps I wasn't explicit enough. Guess this is a coincidence of being so sincere. Luckily, Bakugo seemed to think you were pulling his leg. I can forgive you this time, but please don't tell another soul. You must be aware of the responsibility that comes with this power. Should the world learn of it, I have no doubt that all manner of scum would come and try to steal it away. The secret is all that prevents our society from falling into chaos. It's also meant to protect you, understand? Suitable successor or not, he's still just a 15-year-old kid. I had to make it clear to him. Training again. And see, it's up to you to whether or not you wear your costumes, as some of them are ill-suited to this sort of activity. The training side is a bit remote, so we'll be going by bus. Alright. You wear your gym clothes, Deku. Where's your costume? It didn't make it through the battle training in one piece. So we go back to this outfit. He does get some cooler outfits later in the show, I know that. Your quirk resembles All Might's. Really? Nah, I mean, hold up, Suyu. All Might doesn't get hurt, though. They're already different in that way. But that sort of simple strength-enhancing quirk is awesome. You can do a lot of cool stuff with it. Not like my hardening. I'm good in a fight, but it's real boring. Alright. You want to talk strong and cool? That'd be Todoroki and Bakugo. But Bakugo's so unhinged he'd never be popular. What did you say, Frogface? See? We've only barely started socializing. You've already made it abundantly clear to us the unpleasantness of your esteemed turd of a personality. Oh my gosh. Burned. What a vulgar conversation. Alright, then we got the nice training grounds here. Every disaster and accident you can imagine. I built this facility myself. I call it the Unforeseen Simulation Joint. Let's So they're fixing to start training, but of course if you've watched the anime, you know what's going to be happening soon. As they're starting to get into the training, we have some problems here. We have some problems. Yes, they open a portal and all these villains start pouring through. And yes, they are villains, and very dangerous, evil villains at that. So we get on to the next chapter. Kill the symbol of peace. And of course, that would be All Might. What villains would be dumb enough to sneak into a school for heroes? Sensei, there aren't intruder sensors. Yes, of course they are. There are. This is a well-coordinated sneak attack, of course. And Eraserhead goes into battle. Doing his thing, but he's really strong. And he's just over here giving away what his powers do. But Eraserhead's pretty cool. I hate pro heroes. Ordinary villains don't stand a chance against them. Wow, he can hold his own even when outnumbered. There's no time for analysis. Hurry up and evacuate. I won't allow that. Oh boy. This is really, of course, intense and dangerous for the kids being stuck in this. The flood zone. He teleported us. Must be his quirk. They want to kill All Might? Just what the beep is going on here? Keeping it clean for YouTube. It's nothing personal, kid, but say goodbye. Oh my god. For a frog, she's got pretty nice, yeah. Call me Sue, but we seem to be in trouble here. Can do whatever a frog can, of course. Seems to schedule, they know our schedule. The simplest explanation is that they caused that meteor rush the other day in order to get their intel. It's like Todoroki said, they've been waiting for this chance, and they prepared for it well. But there's no way they could ever kill All Might. He'll thrash him once he gets here. They must have figured out a way to kill him. Otherwise, why come here just to get beaten? I wouldn't put it past them. That one guy promised to kill us too, after all. Who says we can even hold out until All Might gets here? Even when he does show up, who says he won't be killed? Oh my gosh, a whole school of them. And then, Midoriya starts going into his little studying thing, thinking about everything. You all lost to a kid? How pathetic. Come on now, you're adults, aren't you? We have to fight to win. And there's a cool picture of All Might there. I can't contact 13 or Aizawa. Good reasons or not, I put my hero work ahead of my teaching. That was quite foolish. What do I tell them when I show up at the end? Anyway, I should be fine in another 10 minutes. No, I'm going. Hold on. The principal, yes. Am I a mouse or dog or a bear? All you need to know is that I'm the principal. Your coat is looking splendid today, sir. My secret is keratin. No human can produce such luster. Your injury and its after effects have limited you as a hero, not to mention being busy educating the successor to One for All, but being the stubborn symbol of peace that you are. I refuse to make either of those things public knowledge, which is why I recommend that you teach here. So try taking it easy once in a while. Even today, you would only be able to attend a portion of the class. Yes, I did offer you the position here, but don't forget that you also accepted it. So I'd appreciate if you tried a bit harder to prioritize your role as a teacher. Ooh, All Might's getting the business. There's no stopping him once he gets going. Where is everyone? Can we confirm their locations? And they're supporting Tenya here. It hardly matters if you overheard. You can't stop us. They zapped you into the flood zone. What I'm saying is that they must not know about our quirks. She can jump really high and stick to walls. My tongue is stretched to a maximum 20 meters. Also, I can spit up my stomach to clean it. Ew. Nasty. We got this bad boy here. He just throws his stuff. Why'd you panic? Now the enemy knows your quirk. That boat will go under in less than a minute. Once you're in the water, you're chum. You're crazy for not being scared. We were just freaking middle school kids a couple of months ago. I never thought we'd be in a life or death situation so soon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he's even pervier here than in the show. Hear that little one whining? What a bunch of babies. Hey, Shigaraki said not to get careless here. Their age isn't what matters. We judge them by their quirks, and clearly, our quirks have the advantage in the water. They got us around so I can't hit them all. Look at that. Smash. Just sends everything flying. They think it may be they're confused because it's like that's like All Might's power or something. Yep, there's Minoru Mineta. And yeah, his favorite thing is women. Ew. He's talking to himself over here studying. Our first battle ended with our first win. But yeah, there's still fighting going on, of course, with all these people. And divide and conquer, huh? Forgive me for saying so, but it's hard to see you guys as any more than thugs with quirks. Thugs with quirks you can't even handle. Is he really just a kid? They want to kill All Might. At first it seemed like they were elite. They'd use their numbers to overwhelm him, but taking a closer look, the pawns are just here for us. Nothing but a gang of low-level cannon fodder. A gang of low-level cannon fodder. Oh, but you don't know yet, sir. They have a secret weapon. I always liked the electricity powers, but sadly he's not the strongest, at least right now. Just going. Of course, I love the powers that she has, the quirks. Kyoka Iru. She can use her place to amplify her own heartbeat to definitely explosive levels. Being a electronic nerd and music nerd, I can get behind that. Uh-oh, but we have this guy here. And yes, he's the boss. of this guy here. This one. He is nasty. He's a nasty little guy. Oh boy, the battle is getting kind of rough, or actually pretty rough. I forget what this thing's called. Nomu, that's it. Meet the anti-symbol of peace, the bioengineered Nomu. Wasn't that what Merrick named himself whenever he was trying to deceive everybody at the Battle City tournament? And there's Momo Yaoyorozu. Yes. So, that's all of them. Bunch of mooks. Great, now let's hurry and help the others. If we're here, I bet everyone else is also still in USJ. I'm worried about the guys who don't really have ways to attack. 13 Sensei's probably got his hands full since we rushed ahead like that. None of this would have happened if we'd let them suck in that mist man. Boom. If all they're sending against us are these idiots, we should be fine. And now they're running. They're running. They're teaming up together. Oh man, poor Nomu's got him in a really, really bad spot. He slams him, and Eraserhead's looking like he's gonna die. He's incapacitated, but there were some students I couldn't warp away, and one of them escaped. We won't stand a chance against dozens of pros. It's game over, man. It's game over for now. We're leaving. Did he just say they're leaving? I've got a bad feeling, Midoriya. Symbol of peace. Eraserhead. Poor guy's just like, man. This one is like the guys in the water. Get off her. Wham. What? My arm's not broken. This is when I managed to regulate the power. Did I really do it? I know that smash connected. Well, whatever. Pulls him out to save him. Fear not. I am here. Just who they were wanting. And that is where Volume 2 ends. I know we kind of flipped through a lot of the last pages there pretty quickly, but was trying to get through this in a reasonable amount of time. That's all Volume 2, and yeah, that's when the Academy gets attacked, as they're after All Might, and the students happen to be collateral damage. Trying to remember everything that I saw from the anime when I watched all this, but of course the manga has more information, and it's a little bit more mature compared to the show, which is obviously for a younger audience, but I enjoy it. And I enjoy the rivalry, and of course business really picked up through the attack on the Academy. But that's going to do it for Volume 2. If you enjoyed, please let me know. I can continue the series. At the very least, I'm going to be continuing checking out other mangas on here. I actually have a couple that I have already read that I might have on here. One is the new Rooster Fighter manga, which is it's amazing. I love it. And then another one's called Food Truck. But yeah, they're pretty cool. So yeah, if you could give me a like and a subscribe and maybe share if you enjoyed the relaxing content and such. And I'll be back with another video soon. Take care, everybody. This is Deafening Silence signing off. Till next time.